Jars is coming to an end at the State Fair. The eggs and bacon tradition was cooked up 26 years ago by this lady here, Adeline Pojar, and her husband Bob. But Mr. Pojar died last year, and Adeline's fight with cancer is forcing her to sell.
It's better that you sell it and you see what the place is going to look like when, while you're still here, so you know what's going to be here. I want to see somebody that is interested in the people, is interested in the customers, and to give them what we have always given them. I mean, good food. We've been noted for that, and that's what I want to see them do too.
Sausage nice?
Tradition is important to Adeline. She's posted all the Pantry's fair concession numbers since 1961. The 74 number is scorched from a fire that nearly burned down the restaurant. But beyond the memorabilia is Adeline's favorite ingredient at the fair, the people.
Like these people in here, they're all neighbors, we call them, because we see them every year.
Adeline's most loyal customers are country folks. Pojar's is the only place on the fairgrounds that stays open year-round for the horse shows. The pantry has fried and scrambled 60 dozen eggs each morning during the fair. And Adeline has worked from 6 in the morning until midnight when the dinner crowd finally has their fill. But the pantry's stoves will soon be cold. There's still one more day at the fair, and Adeline will be back tomorrow morning to serve her customers one last time.
If God is willing and I'm here yet, I mean, I naturally will come out here and see what's cooking.
Terry Sater, WCCO Television News at the State Fair. The food isn't fancy. It's bacon, eggs, and toast. But that lady you see there behind the cash register adds a flavor of State Fair friendliness all her own. Business is up 35% this year, and at 65, Adeline Pojar is going out of business in style.
Right now, I'm happy to see one more day, to have the fair over with, but it's going to be sad not to come back.
Friends and tradition are important to Adeline. She's posted the concession numbers for each year she's done business at the fair since 1961. The 74 number still bears the scars of a fire that nearly burned down the pantry.
Boy, what a mess we got here. Yeah.
Adeline says she's got State Fair in her blood. But her husband died last year, and her battle with cancer is forcing her to sell out. Adeline is picking the buyer carefully.
I want to see somebody that is interested in the people, that's interested in the customers, and to give them what we have always given them. I mean, good food. We've been noted for that, and that's what I want to see them do too.
Pojar's Pantry is the only restaurant on the fairgrounds that opens for horse shows year-round, and her most loyal customers are folks from the country. During the fair, she's sold 60 dozen fried and scrambled eggs each morning. But the smell of bacon grease is fading, and Adeline says she'll be sad to say goodbye tomorrow. She says maybe she'll come back next year as a spectator.
Well, if God is willing and I'm here yet, I mean, I naturally will come out here and see what's cooking.
Yeah, Adeline Pojar is going out in style. Terry Sater, WCCO Television News at the State Fair.